Hello Panthers, this is Dr. Havold, and I'm going to help you with this problem about finding percentages of $50. So there's a double number line provided that you can either copy down on your paper or copy it on your whiteboard or use the one that's on the Desmo screen. I'll be honest, the Desmo screen would probably be my last option, especially if I have other resources available. So go ahead, if you have paper or a whiteboard, pause the video, copy this double number line down. Make sure that when you draw your double number line, your tick marks are lined up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be neat so that you can keep your facts organized. So let's go ahead and see what we notice in this double number line. We're looking for percentages of $50. So since $50 is 100% of $50, that's why 50 and 100% are lined up here. So that's the first thing we want to notice. Next, look at 125% of $50. Since 125%, that's more than 100%, it makes sense that 125% is more than $50. Just like here, 25%, that's less than 100%, that's going to be less than a whole. So it makes sense that $12.50, that's less than $50. Okay, so we made some first observations about the double number line. Now let's get started on the problem. Let's start working with this double number line a little bit. So if each tick mark here is counting by 25%, I'm going to figure out what goes in these other tick marks. So here I have 25%, then I have 50%, and 75%. Then I go 100%, 125%. Finally, what do you think is going to come next? 150%. Now, I see up top that 25% of $50, that's $12.50. So for every 25% that I have of $50, I need to add $12.50. So what's $12.50 plus $12.50? Or, to get 50% of $50, think about what's half of $50. That's going to be $25. Then I add another $12.50 to that, and I get $37.50. Then I get to $50 as 100% of $50, and then $62.50 is 125%. And if I add another $12.50 to that, what's that going to give me? I would get $75. Now that you have your double number line set up, I would pause the video and try to use the double number line to answer the questions that you're given. You can check your answers, okay, so it's low stakes. If you don't get it right, you can always come back to the video and correct it, but pause the video right now and try to answer these questions on Desmos using your double number line. So 50% of $50, here's 50% of $50, that's going to be $25. So I would want to put $25. Next, $37.50 is what percentage of $50? Well, find $37.50 on the double number line. Here it is. What percentage of $50 is that? 75%. So I would put 75% there. Now, what is 150% of $50? So look for 150% on the double number line. There it is. How much money is that if we have 150% of $50? Look at the double number line. $75. So I would put $75 here. Don't forget, hit check answer on all these once you put your answer in. It'll give you full credit, okay, if you get them right. So thanks so much for working this problem with me, and I hope it'll help you be successful.